The entire education system was designed to program the minds of the youth, of the gods and the goddesses, okay? And they grab us as little ones. That's why they say, your kids gotta go to school by 2. And then they make your ass go to work. So they sitting there concocting shit now, restructuring the neurochemistry of our brains as young as 2. As young as 2. Motherfucker, 2, you know what I'm saying? 2, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be at the crib with your OG, they got you at their prisms, at their mental programming center with some random motherfucker you don't even know, who don't give a fuck about you, because he or she is only there to make money. They're under the money spell. So your teacher, think about it, they made your mama drop your ass off as young as 3. So for 8 hours a day, your mama off into the sunset working for them, helping to build their dreams, these reptilian shapeshifters. Whole time you at preschool, all right? Being taught, being touched, being hugged by random adults who, these adults, have no spiritual connection to themselves, or they wouldn't even be working in no fucking schooling system that is designed to destroy the minds of the youth. You can't be no fucking teacher and say you love your people. You can't be no fucking judge, cop, lawyer and say you love your people. None of these systems are for the people. So why they wanted to throw drugs in everybody's face in the 80s and 90s, drug dealers are destroying their people. Yes, they fucking are. But they ain't destroying their people bigger than the biggest destroyer, which is the teacher who was in school with this little fresh mind teaching his ass all these fucking lies about himself. Then they want to teach us history in high school, and majority of the history teachers was what color? You might have had a black history teacher, but if he was, his ass like Uncle Tom. Because he ain't standing there motherfucking teach you know your history. He taught you their story. And as long as he got his check, he went and slept good with his bitch ass. Facts. Facts. Bitch ass nigga. That's what he was. Uncle motherfucking Tom house nigga. I ain't even gonna say Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom wasn't even who they presented him to be in history. That's a whole nother lecture class. You know how I know? Because I went through the judicial system. It's not about whether you're guilty or innocent. It's about, it's a game. Who we want to trade? It's a trade-in. They swap people out in the judicial system. Facts. Shit ain't got nothing to do with no lawyers. Not guilty or none of that. That ain't how the judicial system work. Alright? So, all I'm saying is, you know, these teachers and these principals, I'm showing you who they was, alright? Let's keep it going. This is all part of the money spell, though. Alright? And remember, y'all, 13 levels. 13 levels of programming they make us go through. Alright? This program teaches them to work and not to think. This program teaches us to move and not to question. To work for someone else and not themselves. To help build up someone else's world, but not their own. And the principals are left in charge over these programming centers, hence the quote on the next slide. Woo! It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I wanna take my little hand all out. This motherfucker here mad right now. Somebody wife a teacher, somebody daddy a teacher, somebody uncle or a reverend, somebody's a reverend or a teacher watching this, they like, why is he telling them this? I'm not going to get any more money in my collection played after Corona or Corona is over. I'm not going to get anybody to attend my fake universities where I take all their fucking money and after they graduate, make them spend another 20 years paying the shit back. Fuck out of here. You don't need none of them books in them universities, in them schools. You feel me? Like right now, we doing what? This is adult e-learning. But this is by the people, for the people. We don't need no disrespect. We don't need no human beings teaching us about us no more. We good off that. I was just watching History Channel last night. I like to stay studying they bullshit to see what new lies they concocted, y'all, right? And I was peeping game. I'm like, yo, think about that, y'all. How can we expect the motherfuckers that enslaved us to teach us the truth about us? We gotta be the dumbest motherfuckers walking to think that. How can you trust the same people that enslaved you to tell you the truth about your history? Like what was her name? Angela Davis? That wasn't even Angela, that was Assata Shakur. Assata Shakur, I love her to death. Straight gangster, love her, straight goddess. Assata, you know I love you, baby. Look, love Assata Shakur, you feel me? Assata Shakur, after nailing one of their goofy ass fled to Cuba, she's still most wanted, #1 on the FBI list to this day. She's in Cuba. Shout out to Assata. That's how we rock on my son. That's how we rock. All right. So at the end of the day, Assata Shakur said, your oppressors will never teach you your true history if they know that it is going to liberate you. All right. This is Assata Shakur. This is a quote. I can pull it up for you to read with your own eyes. Assata Shakur, Tupac step auntie, Tupac Shakur's step auntie. All right. Motolo Shakur's sister. All right. Motolo Shakur was Tupac Shakur's stepdad. Motolo Shakur is the Afeni Shakur husband. All right. Assata motherfucking Shakur. You don't know who she is? Go read the book. It's called Assata. All right. She wasn't for none. She was nailing them bitch ass police officers. She wasn't going for none of that shit in the 70s. All right. Her and the couple, the Panther 21, they was on there with their ass. That's why Pop Mama had him in jail. All right. She was on trial because they was on that with these motherfuckers right now, today. So you see how they changed? Now motherfuckers we used to, can we get peace? Let's march. That ain't what Assata was doing. They was turning up. They was tearing shit up. What you talking about? They was getting it cracking because they already knew. You can't go to, come on, man. Nigga came to your crib, goofy ass up. This is your new name. Your kids, my kids. I'm raping your wife. I'm raping your husband. Give me all your, shut your goofy bitch ass up. That's what they came to our crib and did. And in 2020, we want to, well, we tried to forget. All right? You have black people marching. We gonna march. And Latino, we gonna march. We just gonna march. And you wonder why shit ain't changed for 500 years. You ain't gonna change shit marching. Marching. You gonna march? Did they come marching? No, they didn't. They slid in and got busy.
Looks like you forgot. Once again, how powerful you are.